Hey you, it's me. And this is kind of a silly video, I guess, but it was just something that irked me today. I was flipping around on the internet and I saw a trailer for the new movie called Harold and the Purple Crayon. Now, this book that came out around 1955 I received as a little kid. It was at a used bookstore. Not a used bookstore. It was a. They used to have these fairs, and they would sell used books. And I got this as a used book from one of those fairs when I was probably around 7. And it was one of my all-time favorite books. To me, it was incredibly magical. Just how this little boy with the purple crayon could draw anything that would come to life, essentially. And God, I love that book. I still have it, I think. I cherish this book. I love this book. It was so magical to me, and it really did inspire me to do more things, make more things, create more things, very artsy and craftsy. Because ever since a little kid, I've always liked to do arts and crafts. So this book really inspired me to do more of that. And I just love it. I just love it. So I see the trailer for the new movie coming out called Harold and the Purple Crayon. And at first I got a little excited because I thought, ooh, maybe they'll make a little animated feature, which I actually think they did make an animated feature. I'm not quite sure, but I believe they did of the book. And it was really cute if it exists. I probably should have checked ahead of time, but I kind of jumped into this. So anyway, book magical. If they made a movie like the book, it would also be very magical. But what they showed in the trailer is a grown-up version of Harold who draws a door to the quote-unquote real world and goes through it with a couple friends, I guess, that he'd drawn, I don't know. And they see what the purple crayon can do in the quote-unquote real world. What is that? It just seems to take the whole magic out of it. It seems like if you were going to do something like that, it would be a movie that lasts about 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. So I don't know what the actual plot is, but it doesn't seem to embrace the actual book. It just used it. Where's my English? It used it as a springboard to go into some crazy, stupid crap movie that probably no one will like. I don't know. I don't know if kids these days read this book, although they should. But I don't know. I have my reservations. And I hate when they bastardize things that were wonderful and charming and magical and then make it into some horrendous yuck piece that nobody wants to see, or maybe a few people do. I don't know. After seeing that trailer, I definitely don't want to see it. If another trailer comes out that maybe makes it somewhat interesting, maybe I'll see it, but it doesn't look like it has anything to do with the book. And the book was so nice and so sweet and, again, so magical. It just frustrates me. I mean, you could have created a whole new character who was like Harold and drew things that come to life. I know there's been other movies that had that similar kind of premise, although I can't remember them off the top of my head. Maybe you can remember something and, put it down in the comments. But I don't know. I don't like it right now. I don't like it. Does it ruin the magic of the original book for me? Absolutely not. I loved this book, and I will always love this book. But I just hate when they do stuff like that. Take something classic and then try to make a movie out of it that just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Anyway, that's all I got to say.